Have you guys read Lawrence Wright's book about it?
I don't think so.
It's called Going Clear.
Oh, I saw the
documentary, the
yeah.
HBO thing. Yeah, the book is the documentary basically tells you all you need to hear. But
Thank God.
It's so it's such a strange religion. But here's the thing about it, man. This is what's weird about religions. This is my, I'm a moron, but I occasionally have these moments where I'm like, I think I know what the fuck is going on. If you really believe it, it benefits your life. Even if it's hot nonsense, even if it's a 14-year-old kid who finds golden tablets that contain the lost work of Jesus and only he can read it because he has a magic rock.
Yeah.
But if you get enough of those people, they make great neighbors. Like if it works, man.
They just want their kids to go to
Is it better?
school.
But here's my question: is it better to be an atheist and to be this person who just like objectively looks at the world and like none of this makes sense? There's no way there could be a God. I think when you die, you die, and that guy's miserable. Guy's taking medication, and all of his friends think he's annoying.
I'm a devout atheist, and you're right about all that. You believe like in a higher power?
No. I don't not believe. I believe
that's what my girlfriend says when I ask her.
I believe there's more to the universe and more to life than we can think of through our narrow field of perception. That's what I think. I think there's more to human contact and interaction than just people talking to each other. I think there's a thinly veiled reality that we live in where we express our souls to each other. That's what I think. And I think it's a very complicated and confusing thing that's fed up by lies and deception and violence and war.
Well, so many
and
of them,
it's enhanced by friendship and love and communication. And it's weird. There's a thing going on that's beyond just like you're born and you die. And if that thing keeps going when the physical body stops existing, I wouldn't be surprised.
I think... religion is always the funniest to dial back to, though, because all the organized stuff, you were doing the Joe Smith story, finds the tablets or the plates.
Right.
And everything. Could that be more of a religion that was like a pitched by a dude to a bunch of dudes?
Well, this
guys,
is a
turns out
kid.
We could have a whole bunch of chicks, and they all just have to live next to each other. And you
it was like they were like it was like racist up until like 30 years ago. They were like black people were like the seed of the devil or whatever, and then they changed it. They're like no, they're cool now.
You can't be racist when your women are bearded. You ever see Sister Wives? It's not like you're stoked to have 3 of them.
Yeah, but dude, two fours is an 8.
When you know the guy who wrote it, that's when it gets sketchy.
Yeah, there is something about like when it's from thousands of years ago. It's easy to go like, look, there was a burning bush and God spoke to this guy, and you're like, when? Like 5,000 years ago. You're like, all right, fine. But when you're just like 3 Wednesdays ago it happened, you're like, I'm not buying that.
There's enough stories that are similar about the ancient stories of like apocalypses, like the stuff about like the Epic of Gilgamesh is real similar to Noah and the Ark. There's enough of those stories.
Like Jesus was like, they keep on just redescribing him from like thousands of years before Jesus was around. That story of him being the son of God and all
the
that
Virgin Mother.
He's a black woman now.
Yep. Jesus is trans.
Jesus is a black woman.
He could have been an alien.
Jesus?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's the most Joe Rogan sentence I've ever heard.
It could have
Jesus could have been an alien.
If there was like someone who came here and didn't make any sense that he was born and he just existed but knew everything and was the son of God and was trying to straighten everybody out, and then they kill him. And he was like, all right, we tried. It literally could be an alien. I mean, if you're thinking about how long ago this is thousands of years of people telling a story, right? I mean, how long after Jesus is dead before they even write the new stuff?
Well, why does no one consider that long ago?
Hundreds of years after
fiction?
his death, right? Or at least 100 years after his death.
Well,
but you know what I'm saying? Like also years ago, like no one considers the idea of works of fiction,
right?
Like everything then was just written from the thing versus someone making entertainment.
There's a combination of that and then real events they're trying to document. So both things are true because they had a lot of going on back then. Like they didn't have to write fiction; they were getting killed by swords. people getting lit on fire and shot with arrows. Like, there's not a time to be making up.
Yeah, it's like what happened to your brother, and it's like, I don't know, a beast got a hold of him.
But it can't
you
be
don't
all.
wanna have-
It can't be all Coliseuming. Once
Yeah,
in a while, you got to wind back, and there's no
You're not
video
gonna
games.
listen. That's life. Then though, you're not gonna write Harry Potter when you're getting slayed by the Romans.
That's why you're fighting a line. He goes, "I got the good idea.
You're
of something with like I don't know a magical school."
The dude can walk on water. He walked on water.
And then he put a guy's ear back on.
Water into wine. Come on, who's not happy with that idea?
A lot of those miracles. I am studying magic right now for my magic show at Skankfest, and I'm reading a book about magic. But a lot of those miracles that they talk about, it's theorized that they were just like magicians that were like doing tricks for people, and they would get like